Hey y'all, what's going on? It is Barb Meets World, and I'm here to talk to you, Barb's babes, about Ms. Celine Dion. I came across an interesting article and I thought I would just share it with you all because it resonated with me being the fashion girly that I am. But before we get into that, y'all, please make sure you are liking the video. It helps me in terms of the algorithm. It helps me attract new viewers such as yourself that have no idea that we are over here. So go on ahead, hit that like button for your girl. Also, if you are in here and you are not subscribed, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscription button as well? And while you're at it, hit that notification bell so you know every single time I upload. And please, as always, give me your thoughts, opinions, critiques, feedback, comments, all of the above. Give it to me down in those comments below. And let's get into it, shall we? So let me go ahead and drop this down. And you will see Celine Dion explains why she buys her designer clothes. And I came across this first via the Jasmine brand. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. And I just thought it was interesting because this is something that we don't always, hear. We, usually hear about celebrities having access and being gifted with these wonderful fashions and all of this stuff. So it's not every day that we hear that somebody, especially in this economy, is going out of their way to buy said fashions when they could just, obtain them for free. So without further ado, let's get into it, y'all. Dion, I said Dior almost. Dion opens up about buying designer items after her rise to fame during an interview with Vogue France. Celine Dion has revealed why she buys clothes from high-end designers. The 56-year-old singer spoke candidly about her sense of style during an interview with Vogue France, published on 22 April. Although she addressed how she's been referred to as a true fashion icon, because she is, throughout her career in Hollywood, she said that she wouldn't go as far as saying that about herself, since it would be very pretentious of her. Dion then elaborated on how she dressed as a child before noting that her style changed when she started buying her clothes with her own money. I can say that all my life, my mother mended my tights, sweaters, coats, and mittens, all my little things for winter. I was very lucky because I had 13 brothers and sisters, and I got everyone's hand-me-downs, she explained. When I got my first paycheck, my first paid television appearances, I bought clothes for myself and dressed myself. The I'm Alive singer shared that once she made it big, she even bought nice gifts for her family, including her late husband, Renee Angelil, and their 3 children. With my first successes, I bought a house for myself and my husband, and for my parents and some family members too, she said. After my first album in English, I was able to buy clothes by designers, and I started to read fashion magazines. Dion then recalled a specific moment she had at a fashion event with the late Karl Lagerfeld, which encouraged her to buy one of the designer's luxury clothes. He looked at me and said, "You remind me of La Cajas." I treated myself to a Lagerfeld jacket in the same way that people buy themselves diamonds, she said. She concluded by explaining that throughout her time in the music industry, from red carpet events to concerts, she stuck by her rule of buying her own stuff, even designer clothes. "I have always bought everything myself. I didn't want to borrow. It's a form of respect," she said. "People pay to come and hear me sing, so I pay to buy myself clothes by designers." So I will stop reading right there, you guys, but I will link the rest of the article below if you are interested in reading the rest. But again, this particularly resonated with me because I am, again, someone who really loves fashions and all of the above. So I was very much aware that oftentimes celebrities, public figures, they are gifted items, and sometimes they are simply just 9 times out of 10, a lot of those individuals that you see on those red carpets are in fact just borrowing them for that day. So I think it speaks to her character even more than we already know about the beloved Celine Dion. it speaks to her character because obviously she can get these things for free, but being somebody that is grateful for all the support that she gets, as she said in the article, you know, people pay to hear my music and to come to my concerts and stuff like that. So it's the least I can do is pay that forward and support somebody else's craft, because ultimately, yeah, like that is what pays their bills. That's what pays her bills. So I am always a huge advocate for paying respect forward and paying for services. And just because you are someone's friend or you are, you know, someone's family member, stuff like that, I am a huge advocate for always, you know, paying and supporting somebody else's business, especially if you do believe in their passion and stuff like that. I think that that is just, again, speaks to her character even more and shows a lot about her as a person, not just as Celine Dion, the artist. I've also heard just like influencers a lot of times will just buy items and stuff, and sometimes that can be linked to obligation. A lot of times people feel obligated to wear a certain thing or use a certain item or product because it was gifted. But when you just purchase things yourself, it removes that obligation also. You know, that's something to think about. But again, I just believe it speaks to her character. It shows that she is a humble person. It shows that she is kind of, I would think, like old school in many ways by going about it in this manner. And I think that just how she detailed how she was someone who had to wear hand-me-downs from her older siblings, 13 of them. I actually didn't know that. So that was cool. It, again, probably had something to do with why she moves in the ways that she moves now. And I would like to think that she's probably super grateful for all of the things that she has achieved, and, you know, the material items that come with it. I think that it shows her true appreciation for that. So again, y'all, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you all later. Bye. Oh yeah, do not forget to like the video as well. Thank you.